Some big news that came out on the Ghislaine Maxwell case. Let's put this up there on the screen. She's being charged with sex trafficking of a 14-year-old girl. So it's a new superseding indictment of Mrs. Maxwell, basically alleging that she groomed a 14-year-old girl in order to engage in sexual acts with Mr. Epstein and later paying her. This is the latest in some of these indictments, and it's important because a lot of people who were following this case are wondering, like, hey, why are they only charging based on crimes from the 1990s and above? It seems like they're taking their time, very sweet time here, in terms of adding superseding indictments, which are absolutely ironclad, where they have the proof. So the question I think that I have is this the final one, or is it the first of many? Now, I think it is probably the first of many, given that 0405 was really, I mean, in terms of, yes, he went to jail for that, fake in that fake deal that they gave him, but continued to victimize young women all the way up until 2017, 2018, whenever he was arrested. So it's possible that things could change on that front, but it is a positive sign in terms of the development of the case.
Right, and this is from the contact with this 14-year-old alleged was from 2001 to 2004, and there's some gruesome details in here alleged about how she groomed this child. They say Ms. Maxwell is reading from the New York Times, quote, sought to normalize inappropriate and abusive conduct by, among other things, discussing sexual topics in front of the girl, being present when the girl was nude in the massage room of the Palm Beach residence. Said at one point they invited the girl to travel with Epstein, offered to help her obtain a passport. So you get into this sick world where there is this intent from the beginning to groom and prepare this girl to accept this abuse. And also they talk about them encouraging her to recruit other girls into this horrific web. So really gruesome details here and incredibly significant, like you said, in terms of developments in the case.
Yeah, that's right. And people have been watching this case with a lot of interest. Ghislaine Maxwell and her attorneys have been throwing everything they can at the wall. They were saying there weren't enough diverse of a jury in order to make sure that she was going to have a good shot there, and it's not fair enough. They are basically trying everything in the book in order to try and get her out on bail.
Right.
And I'm hoping that with these heinous crimes and charges that's just not going to happen. But now, like I said, though, I mean, there's not a lot of charges here. We know about hundreds and hundreds of women who have come forward. And so far, we've got a original indictment about 1994 to 1997, and now this is victim number 4, only identified in terms of the charges from 2001 to 2004. There's a lot of other people out there, so that's the real question in my mind, is how much more are these going to move forward? Right,
and one of the key arguments that her defense was trying to make is that because these things were so far in the past, really hard to know what exactly happened. Well, with this one, like, you're still talking about, 15 years ago, but it's more recent. You're getting into the 2000s, so it makes that case a lot harder to ultimately make. So we will see, and we will, of course, keep you updated.
That's right.
Next week on Rising, Reverend Dr. William Barber joins us to talk about the $15 minimum wage.
And all-star panelists Jennifer Holsworth-Karp, Rachel Bovard, Max Alvarez, and Emily Jashinsky. They're here for Team Rising, plus so much more. Remember to hit the subscribe button. You don't miss any of our videos. Don't forget to like and share as well. And we will see you all tomorrow.
Have a good one, guys.